What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Talkin Trash podcast where we talk about entertainment, news, sports, culture, and basically anything else we feel like talking about. I'm your host and worst best friend, Ramboss Terrible, and the man who wants you to check out his podcast. It's just two guys talking about Mike Ehle. What's going on, Mike? How you doing?
Talking trash. Doing good. With that being said, man, subscribe, follow, and share, as always.
Yes, please. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're listening to us on the podcast, please go ahead and follow Instagram, whatever. It really does help us out. We appreciate all y'all.
And I hope you saw that giveaway. Hope you saw the giveaway video.
Oh, yeah. That's right, guys. Just to retouch on that real quick, we did a giveaway, a Christmas giveaway. It's $25 Visa gift card. We are giving it away to somebody who subscribes to our YouTube channel and follows us on Instagram. Right, it's gonna be a random drawing next week. All right, so if you haven't already subscribed or followed, please go ahead and do that and enter for the chance to win. You know, basically just free money. So
we airing that next Wednesday, right?
Yep.
We're airing the winner next Wednesday.
Yep, next Wednesday. That's when it'll be coming out. All right, Mike. Let's go ahead and see what's on the agenda. All right. So in world news, a woman gave birth to 9 babies, non-tuplets. Yeah, in Mali, and she was in Morocco for 18 months for medical care.
On Mali? Did you say on Mali?
She was on Mali while she gave birth to 9 kids.
I understand.
She was just tripping balls. Everything. It actually felt good for her to give birth.
Exactly. Probably was a whole new world.
Yeah, but 9 goddamn kids.
That's
is
crazy.
So many babies.
Is that the record?
I have no idea. But that woman had like a litter of kids. You know, like puppies have like a litter. She literally had a litter of fucking.
That's what that's called? Is it called a litter?
Yeah, well, I would call it a litter. 9
is that
kids.
The correct term? Does Nick Cannon know about this lady?
Yeah, I know, right?
Nick Cannon. That person already caught up with Nick Cannon.
Yeah, in one shot.
Exactly.
One shot. Yeah, I couldn't
Cannon
imagine.
Might want to look at that. But Nick Cannon trying to get that football team together. He might want. I don't even know the reason for all his kids.
I don't know, but I know he's got like a bad reputation for just literally having a different kid with like every baby mama, and he's got a ton of baby mama. I mean, he's rich as hell, so I mean, it wouldn't be that hard when you just have like tons of cash. Well, good on him for being a great dad. Hopefully, he's the father of this lady's babies. So all 9 of them will be taken care of. We don't know. Congrats to what's his name? Nick. What the hell's his name? Nick. What's his name?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. Congrats to Nick Cannon on his 9 babies. All right.
That would be awesome.
I know.
One shot.
Next up, world's oldest tortoise, Jonathan, has his 190th birthday. He was hatched in 1832. That is old as shit.
Who's been taking care of this dude?
I'm assuming generations of people.
Yeah. Like, is he like locked up in a zoo or?
I know. I don't know if it was a zoo necessarily, or if it was more like a turtle rescue or something like that.
Yeah.
But I honestly, he's 190.
190. God damn.
Yeah. He was born in 1832.
And I bet you, if you ask how long he lived, it's either Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and he stayed away from water.
That was it. Yeah, that's his secret, is the Mountain Dew. You saw that woman?
Stayed away from water.
Yeah, you remember that lady? Who was like, I have a Mountain Dew every single day. Or
yeah, that's what all them old folks say.
Yeah, this turtle is old as shit. Well, excuse me, tortoise. I don't want to be disrespectful to Jonathan.
Somebody gonna take him and throw him in the river. Dump him in the river.
Just drown him. Like, I don't know why there's so many turtles stories like these past few weeks.
It ain't even the year. It's the year of the tiger right now. The only reason why I know that is because my granddaughter. But
is there a year of the turtle? Is that a thing?
It sounds like there would be a year of the tortoise, but I doubt it.
It sounds right.
We got a lot of tortoise news. It just sounds good.
I should have this week in tortoise news.
We should make our own. Shit, fuck.
Yeah, so that's just crazy. And I saw that, I was like, 1832. Like, that shit is insane.
Do you think like tortoise is that the longest living animal, you think?
I don't necessarily think it's the longest living like land animal, kind of. But the thing is, I know that there's animals like mussels or clams or some shit like that live to be like 400 plus.
Man, you can't keep those as pets, man. I don't count those.
I guess, I suppose. But I remember reading an article about...
look at my pet muscle. I don't fucking want to look at this shit.
This shit doesn't do anything. It filters the fuck out of water.
Look at his tongue.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it was I think it was a mussel or something like that. Some scientists like took it out of the water or whatever to like study it, and they killed it.
No, so, way to go, asshole.
Yeah, and the thing was like seriously, it was like 400 years old. They realized.
Yeah.
So yeah, that.
Imagine having that rep.
I know that really sucks. I feel bad for the clam or whatever the hell it was. But it is what it is for science. It was sacrificed for science.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And let's see what's next. A Virginia man was pressured by friends to buy his first ever Powerball ticket. This man won $150,000 on the very first lottery ticket he ever bought.
Did he disown his friends?
I don't think so, because they pressured him into buying that shit.
Story awesome as hell, man. Fuck you guys.
It's like,
where's Frank go? Frank just disappeared.
You just reminded me though of another story, also involving lottery. It was a lady and like her nephew. And
oh yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about? Like she had won. They won $1 million. Yeah. Well, the thing is, she bought him the ticket, or vice versa. I can't remember. One of them bought the ticket for the other one. And they ended up winning $1 million. But the thing is, like, the grandma, I think it was, ended up suing her grandson, or aunt suing her nephew, something like that. And because she was like, I didn't agree to splitting it or something like that. So all of it should be mine. Even though both their names were signed on the ticket. So both of them ended up getting a ticket.
Shit.
Yeah, and they both ended up walking away with like, I think it was like $620 million or something like that. It was more. It was slightly more than $1 million. They ended up winning, but
it's probably more than what they started off with.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, but would like
argue over dumb shit.
I don't know, man. $600,000. That is pretty dumb. Like, I mean, it's not. I kind of understand if you're like a greedy fucking asshole, but $600,000 extra is You know, I don't know. I'd split it. I'd be happy just to get fucking anything.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah, shit. I'd be happy just to pay my bills, enough to pay off my house. That's all I ask for.
Yeah, some people just get too greedy with it. You know, like they just want the world. That you give them a little bit, and they want like fucking everything. You know,
for no reason. You know, I don't understand it.
I don't know. I don't care. But congrats to the guy who won the $150,000. That was pretty cool. Oh, there was another dude in the lottery or some shit like that. Like he played a lottery ticket and he won like $20,000 or $25,000 or something. And the news, the like local news, was like interviewing him, and he was like reenacting what happened. He's like, "Oh, I went into the gas station here, and I bought a lottery ticket just like this." So he bought another one, and he scratched off again, and he won another fucking $25,000 or something.
Right there on camera.
Like on camera, on the spot.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, man, I need some of this luck.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck, I need some friends to tell me to buy lottery tickets, man. I ain't got no real friends, man.
Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you too. Don't worry.
Yeah, buy a lottery ticket, Nick.
Yep.
Don't forget about me.
All right, and that was enough of world-shattering news. Let's give you a little bit of entertainment.
That was world-breaking.
Yeah. Hopefully all of you can calm down. I know your hearts are racing.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
Turtles living 190. Shit.
And a Powerball ticket.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and switch it over to some entertainment media news. So we were talking about Liver King over the last couple weeks ago or something like that.
Give me a quick debrief about him again.
So Liver King, he's a supplement like CEO of some company. I don't know what the name of the company is. But basically he was like this enormous bodybuilder kind of guy. He's got like this massive beard. He always wears like a raccoon hat or something like that. He preaches being natural, like working out just really hard and eating animal organs only.
Raw meat.
Well, he was big on eating like liver, hence the Liver King, and just stuff like that.
Shit that people don't eat, like people don't think about eating.
Yeah, that most people just don't eat, like hearts and brains and stuff like that. But he ate like regularly and raw, right?
Yeah.
He basically he was preaching that he's natural, right? Like he doesn't do any steroids, anything like that. That he's never done steroids. But if you saw this man, that's impossible. This guy was roided out of his mind, right? You could just tell. So basically what ended up happening is he ended up getting caught. Like a bunch of his leaked messages came out. with his like personal trainer and doctors who were prescribing him this stuff. And it turns out he was taking $15,000 worth of steroids every month, right?
Jesus.
Every month, yeah. So he was basically buying like a car's worth of steroids every month. Yeah.
Damn car, no, god damn.
And pumping it into his body, yeah. So basically he said after he got caught, he apologized, he made an apology video. But in my opinion, I don't really consider it like a sincere apology video because he didn't apologize just out of the blue. He apologized because he got caught.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know how, you know, maybe some people be like, all right, well, obviously the dude was already on steroids, you know. But the thing is, he was preaching this like
lifestyle or whatever.
This certain lifestyle, right? But there's no way that a regular person was going to attain his level of fitness just taking the supplements that he was selling, you know. And that's what he was promoting: buy my supplements and you can look like this, you know. Not telling people that buy my supplements, you can look like this if you also inject $15,000 worth of roids in your ass. Yeah. So that's what a bunch of people are pissed about. I mean, anybody who like, you know, stepped back and actually like looked at the man was like, this dude's clearly on roids. There's no way I'm gonna look like that. But there's a lot of impressionable people out there.
Somebody like that, man, it's why even say an apology? Because I mean, are you gonna stop using steroids? Are you gonna change your lifestyle?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. He actually said
why he said apology for, so hopefully he can keep 5 followers, I guess.
Well, he's got millions of followers, honestly.
Yeah, but hell, probably after this stuff. But then again, the people that follow him probably don't even care like that neither, because half of them probably on steroids.
Honestly, you're probably right. There's definitely a large group of people who don't care and who are just like, obviously the guy was on steroids. I wasn't following him.
I just like watching him because he's funny.
Yeah, he's entertaining. Like, the dude's charismatic. And he actually preaches a pretty good message, honestly. Like, fitness is, you should promote it, you know?
Yeah.
Even though he's lying about it, he still is telling people to go out and get healthy.
Yeah.
Even though he lied about how he got healthy. At the end of the day, it's a good message.
Better than a big doctor telling you hey, you need to lose weight, man.
Well, that too. Like, it's better than a doctor, especially a fucking fat doctor, telling you need to lose weight. But it's better than a doctor saying, hey, take these pills. You know, like, these pills will help you lose weight, and you know, that's not as useful as somebody saying, hey, why don't you just get off your fucking ass and go outside for a goddamn run, you know, or a walk.
Chicken, you know.
Yeah, eat some fucking liver.
Motherfucker.
But
eat some gizzards in your life.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like, I personally am not really like mad at the guy because, like, obviously he was on fucking steroids. But the thing is that was funny to me is that he said this had nothing to do with his business. Like, him taking the steroids had nothing to do with his business. Complete bullshit. Like, it's literally his image. Like,
the shit didn't work anyway.
So I'm gonna post a picture up so you guys can all see, you know, what this guy actually looks like if you don't know. And you guys, please go ahead and tell me what you think. Like, is it obvious this guy's on steroids?
All natural, baby.
Yeah, this guy, just, you'll see.
Fucking dog nuts and fucking liver.
he fucking eats anything too. Like,
wolf heart, fuck, I eat it.
He's hardcore like that. But yeah, the dude's kind of fucking whatever. But I hope he learns his lesson to just not fucking lie to people like that. Just be honest. Like, I think he would have done okay if he was just like, yeah, I'm on fucking I blast steroids fucking constantly.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's how I do this. But I also supplement it with my products. Like, look at me, you know? Like, people would have been much more receptive, I think, than just being like, I'm 100% natural. Look at this fucking physique I have. That shit is not natural. Nobody's built like fucking... He's built like goddamn Superman.
Abs on top of abs and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy looking. All right. So, like I said, you guys go ahead and let me know what you think. I really want to know if you think this guy was ever natural. Like, just look at him. All right. So next thing up, I want to talk about the new Guillermo del Toro movie, Pinocchio. Have you seen it?
Oh no! You know, I just saw a preview this past weekend for it,
dude. So there's like 13 fucking Pinocchio movies that have come out in the last like 10 years for some reason. I don't know why.
Really?
Dude, there's so many.
Fucking one with Jiminy Cricket.
Dude, it's yeah, Jiminy Cricket is in all of them.
That's the only one fucking one I know. I would do.
But there's been a lot released, and I don't understand why people think like, oh, this is what the people want. People really must want to watch Pinocchio. Like, I don't remember ever in my life being like, you know what I fucking want to go watch? Pinocchio.
Like, I'll watch Lion King.
I would watch Lion King too. Lion King is the shit. Did you see the new one?
No, with the people?
The live action one, yeah. Well, kind of live action. I guess it was animals, but like with Beyonce and shit in it.
Really? No, I ain't seen that one. Is it on Disney Plus?
I don't know if it's on Disney Plus. I saw it in theaters. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But anyway, back to this Pinocchio thing. But like I was saying, I don't know why they keep releasing these. However, I'm very grateful that they did, because this one is fucking awesome.
You seen it?
Yeah, it's on Netflix and it's in theaters. So they had like a split release.
You did tell me about it.
Yeah.
Damn, I could have watched it.
Yeah, the shit was good. It has like so it's Guillermo del Toro and also what is the guy from Nightmare Before Christmas? What was that guy's name?
I don't remember what actor's name. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. The Tim Burton.
Okay.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton did Wednesday too. Damn, Tim Burton's
here. He's busy right now. So Tim Burton, he basically teamed up with Guillermo del Toro to make this, and it has such a cool dark feeling to it. So
yeah, the preview, especially when it showed that whale.
Dude, the whale's not even a whale. It's like a fucking sea monster or some shit that has like tentacles and like fucking weird fleshy horns coming out of his head.
Well, in the preview, I showed a whale, and that's all I know. Pinocchio fought was a whale.
Yeah, you'll see. But the whole thing I wanted to get at with this movie was that like they just did such a good job with the like ambience of the movie that if you're looking for something to watch, you might give it a whirl. Honestly, like it's on Netflix, so everybody's got Netflix.
Hell, you ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, shit's free for
football
you.
Season,
Netflix.
College football season's on pause right now, so might as well watch.
Pinocchio.
Fuck, I mean,
exactly.
Part 20.
Football's over, guys. Time for Pinocchio.
Part 20. Put it on your fantasy team.
The shit, it's really good. It has like a Nightmare Before Christmas, like Team America. You know Team America? America, fuck yeah. They're like
little,
puppets.
Little toys that run around.
Yeah, they're puppets.
I guess I call it anime. I don't know what that shit's called, but
it's not anime. But they're literally like hand puppets.
I don't know what them shits. Yeah, I've been watching it on deployment. It's just fun as hell.
Exactly. And it has like a kind of a puppeteer claymation combination that they did. And Pinocchio is not like, you know how in a lot of the Pinocchio movies he's literally like super smooth, you know, like
he's a real boy.
He's a real boy. Yeah, he has skin and shit. But the thing is, in this one, he's actually made of fucking like wood, you know, like he's made of pine. And I don't know.
Dry rot shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, they did such a good job with it. And I'm an idiot because I don't know if I'm the only person who didn't realize this, but Pinocchio, right? Pinocchio, pine. He's made of pine. Did you know that?
Okay.
His name comes because he's named Pine.
And I bet they said it in the movie so many times too.
Dude, that shit used to keep me up.
I bet Geppetto's the maker, right?
He's Pinocchio's father. It's not like he fucked a tree and Pinocchio came out, right? Like that's not what happened. Like
he wished upon a star with Jiminy Cricket.
Oh wait, that's in the original, right? He wished upon a star. Not in this one. In this one, he's not wishing upon a star. He's like a drunk fuck.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it now, man. You gotta have the song. Gotta have the classic.
There are songs like he sings along and whatever, but it's a slightly different story than the original. Jiminy Cricket is in it, but I think his name is like Sebastian J. Cricket or something. Well, it's Sebastian J. Cricket, so it's like Sebastian Jiminy Cricket. Like that's his name. But he's actually a cricket. He's not like a little man with a suit, you know. Like he's.
I never seen that one too. I always saw the cricket one.
Oh.
I like seeing like probably not one of the first ones, but maybe in the '80s, whenever Walt Disney came out with theirs.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute. There's been like
they locked it up in the vault, so I mean.
So yeah, guys, if you want to go ahead and give that one a watch, I would highly recommend it. I think you'll enjoy it. It is a little darker than you're probably expecting. But I think that makes for a really good show.
Do you hear my pup?
Or a thing. That's my pup. That's squeaking? Pup? That's my dog. So I apologize for my dog has decided he wanted to go ahead and play with a toy. So with that, we'll be right back.
I thought that was mine.
No, we'll be right back. Also on entertainment news, Jin, Jin, the oldest member of BTS, is officially an enlisted man, the first singer from the international hitmakers to join the South Korean military under the country's strict conscription laws. He had to enlist. Yep, because he hit 30.
You only got to do like 2 years or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's short. It's only 2 years. And actually, I was reading that the law actually was like between the ages of 18 and 28. You have to be, but because he's like because like everybody in that band is like super famous, they were able to get like a waiver. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They put it on hold and they were wavered in at 30.
Yeah, I heard they really a long time ago. They said they didn't have to even worry about it.
Oh well, this guy had to worry about it.
I wonder if they're doing it voluntary or did they?
I really don't know.
All drafted over there because all males have to go to do a 2-year stint.
Yeah. I don't know if he was actually drafted or if he volunteered to go, but I do know that he's actually in boot camp right now.
That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if they shaved his pretty hair.
No.
I don't know if they do that.
Oh, I'm going to post a picture up, actually. No. They shaved his fucking head. Yeah, he's got no hair now. It's just like everybody else. Yep. He's got no hair. And the thing is that's crazy is like, this dude's probably worth like $100 million.
Yeah, hopefully they throw his dance moves into march, and that'd be pretty cool.
Or they start singing his songs and shit while they march.
I don't even know none of the songs, but that'd be the cadence.
I don't know his songs. I say his songs, but like the band songs either. I just know that like they are loved around the goddamn world. Like everybody loves this goddamn band. Yeah, they're fucking world famous.
My daughters were in love with them.
Oh, really? Yeah,
they were like our new kids on the block when we were growing up. That's how people were going. That's crazy for this band. Like they're out there. My daughter bought a CD, I guess, or maybe an album. And I said, man, are you serious? You go out here and buy albums? See, motherfucker didn't do that back then until like New Kids on the Block. I mean, I didn't do it, but I mean,
New Kids on the Block.
Trust me, I didn't.
So I have one of my cousins. His wife is really big into BTS. She has like these glowing sticks or whatever. She like
the little heart on it. It has a little heart on it.
I don't know if it has a heart on it or what, but it glows when everybody who's like a fan of this band like takes it to their concert.
Yeah, you take it to the concert. Everybody
and then
lights
like
it up.
everybody lights it up and goes crazy with it and shit. And the thing is, that thing costs like $60-something.
Yeah.
So it's like not even like a cheap little thing.
And I don't know if I bought a BTS one. I mean, for my daughter, not for me.
Yeah. For your daughter, of course.
A BTS. What's the female K-pop group?
There's what is it, like Blackpink or something like that? I think it is. Or
Blackpink has the heart on it. But yeah, so if you were to take it to the concert, you could switch it to a mode where it goes with the beats, and so it's like switch.
That's colors cool.
On it. They should, I was like, God damn, they thought of everything.
See, I could understand that a little more than just like a light. Like it just glows. Like if it's actually syncing up with like
I'm sure like
music.
Maybe the $30 ones is just a light that glows, but maybe like the $60 to $80 ones, I think they alternate through like if you were to play the song and it hears the beat, it'll switch back and forth.
Oh, colors. See, I'd pay for that to go to BTS concert.
Would you?
I mean, not me. I mean, someone else.
But yeah, so I got you, man. Say less.
he's in the military now, so good luck to him.
Okay. Like I said, my daughter was a fan of. They got a BT-21. You ever seen BT-21?
Sounds familiar, but no.
BT-21 is like BTS's like anime characters.
Anime, like the gorillas.
Like one's a fucking cookie. No, one's a cookie. One's a damn. Look it up, man. BT-21. That's BT-21. I think BT-21. But yeah, one's like a cookie. One's a dog. One's I think a giraffe. I don't know.
But it's like they're cartoons. Like, is it a cartoon band?
Yeah, it's like a cartoon.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it is like the gorillas then, because like the gorillas here, they are just a digital band. Like, it's literally just cartoon characters.
Okay.
I have no idea what I've been listening to the gorillas for like literally probably since I've been a teenager, and I have no idea.
That was a video.
No, it's like that's the band.
That's them, yeah.
That's them. That's the character that each of them represents all the time. I don't even know what they look like in real life.
Yeah. I never cared to look, but I mean, I always thought, and then when it showed that anime video or cartoon, I always just thought, that's a music video. That's pretty cool. They always keep it the same, but hell, that's them.
No, that's them, yeah. All right, so for you guys out there, if you guys could tell me, like, what's the big appeal of BTS, I'm not exactly sure, but people seem to like them. So I would love to know.
So I wondered. So now they're on hold for a while, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if they're on hold or if they filled his spot or they're just performing without him. Like, I don't know if Jin. Like, is there a leader of this band? Like, is he the head guy or was he just one of the dancers or like I don't know. But I know he's super fucking famous and super goddamn rich. So He's obviously very important to them. And then our last bit of entertainment news is straight from the cell block.
That's what I'm talking about.
Art Kelly's lawyer said an album uploaded to Spotify and Apple Music on Friday was not authorized by the singer. The 13-track set called I Admit It was released on Friday. A police report was filed some time ago because his masters were stolen.
That's pretty gangster. Like, I wonder, like, the person that put this album together, because the title, I Admit It, I mean,
yeah,
that's pretty. I kind of wish I would have got a hold of it on Spotify. Like, if I would have saw the news earlier.
Oh, they took it down already?
I heard they did.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, sorry guys, you guys can't go listen to it.
Yeah, slow talking to the prison food, you know.
Fuck it, R. Kelly, man, that dude. Talk about a fall from fucking grace. You know? He was super popular when I was a kid, and then he just started.
Yeah, he was on top
of
it, man. His lyrics were good. I always just tell everybody he's a great lyricist.
Yeah, no, he was. I mean, I don't know. I really don't listen to his music anymore, like his old shit anyway. But I'm actually really curious to hear this 13-track set.
I know, right?
Like, I really hope it's somewhere. It just pops up again. I'm sure it will.
Oh yeah, somebody got a hold of it.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's got
on YouTube here.
So I really want to hear. I like the title too. I Admit It.
Yeah, I admit. Yeah.
It's like, that's just perfect.
It ain't like you put a lot of thought through whoever leaked this album, but
yeah, it should have been just called like I Piss on 13-year-olds.
I tell you that much. It's an attention getter.
Yeah. So if you guys can find it, great.
Let us know. Put the link in the damn on YouTube.
Yeah, for real. Like, I actually really would like to listen to that. So, all right. So switching it up a little bit, getting into some gaming news. Elden Ring won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, beating out God of War Ragnarok. There was this dude, actually, who was bitching on Twitter about how Elden Ring won Game of the Year, right? And he was just like fucking so upset and talking all this shit, like, oh, the Game Awards fucked up this year. Like, how could they give it to this other game when God of War was like a masterpiece, blah 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 blah. And then somebody was like, just admit you couldn't beat the bosses, right? Like, and then his response to that was, I never played it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, how you gonna give your review on it or whatever?
Yeah.
That's like me talking about WoW, you know. Nobody going for my shit ain't credible.
Everybody can talk about WoW.
Yeah.
That's a legit ass game. But seriously, man, I was just like curious, like, do you think it's okay for people who've never played a game to just completely shit on it, even though they have never played it?
I think it's cool. Like, let's say if he shits on it and then he goes back and plays it, then he comes back and tells his spiel. I think that'll be awesome.
I think that would be okay.
Yeah, man, I was totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if he was man enough and own it,
yeah.
But I want to, like, if let's say, because so when he was talking shit, was like on YouTube or something?
It was just a tweet. He was just gave this like long ass tweet. I don't know, like a big long, as long as it could be. I don't know how many characters.
Yeah. Because I want to, like, let's say if that's his persona is to talk shit about something he'd never had experience with, and then to come back, hey man, I tried it out. That's just pretty awesome. like he's like it's his character or whatever. Yeah.
No, I get that. But yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was like,
that's the only time it'd be cool. But
yeah, other than that, fuck that. Yeah. But yeah, so congrats, Elden Ring. I don't think you've ever played any of those games.
I played what's called God of War. That's Kratos, right?
Yeah, Kratos. Exactly.
Yeah, I named my dog after.
I love that you named your dog after him. Yeah. You did play it? You played that game?
I played that like probably when it first came out. Like I probably played like I don't know what number are they on right now?
I think we got 3. That was the last one. This is like 5, I think.
Yeah, I think I got to 2.
Okay. God of War 3, I think, was the most popular one. I think that was the one that like really blew everything up. But anyway, congrats, Elden Ring. That was a sweet ass game. It's really fucking hard. It's from the Dark Souls series. Actually, I don't think it's connected to the Dark Souls series, but it's the same makers from Dark Souls. But anyway, great game. If you haven't played it, get out there and give it a shot. It's very, very, very hard. All right.
I don't know. We got WoW. We got Elden Ring.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of things to do.
Speaking of WoW,
that's what I'm talking. I'm waiting for our weekly WoW news.
All right. So Blizzard, which is the company that makes Warcraft, is suspending all game services in China due to a lapse in licensing agreements between Blizzard and China's company called NetEase. World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, Warcraft 3 Reforged, Overwatch, and the StarCraft series, Diablo 3, and Heroes of the Storm are all being pulled. Diablo Immortal is the only Blizzard game that's still allowed because they have a separate licensing agreement. All those other games all fell under the same umbrella. So yeah, no more Blizzard games in China at all, which is crazy because that's like Blizzard is like a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah,
right? They're losing billions of dollars because of this.
Yeah,
because they couldn't reach an agreement with this other company, NetEase, which is like the intermediary between American Activision / Blizzard and China's like players, you know?
Yeah.
So they are losing out on so much fucking money. I don't really got much to say about this. I'm not a big fan of China.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was like, you played over there, right?
So I don't really care, and I don't really feel bad for them. So sucks to suck, I guess. And
better you than me, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Don't take away my WoW. I need it.
Yeah.
And the last part of gaming news is there's a game that came out today by the creators of Rick and Morty. It's called High on Life. And have you ever seen Rick and Morty?
Man, I love Rick and Morty.
Dude, that show is so fucking... It's like perfection. But
yeah.
So the creator of Rick and Morty created this game. It's a first-person shooter. And I guess the idea is that you're supposed to save the humans from being used as drugs for the aliens, right? So yeah, they use the humans, they turn them into drugs, and the aliens, like the alien, like I don't know, drug cartel, you have to like fuck them up or whatever. But the reason I bring this up is because it's the #1 selling game on Steam, and I just did not expect that at all. Yeah, but people really seem to be enjoying it. And
have you seen the gameplay of it?
Yeah, I saw the gameplay, and it actually looks really good
for
like what it is.
Voice on it.
Yeah, Morty. So Morty plays his voice. The voice actor for Morty plays the main gun, and the gun, like the different guns in the game from the previews that I've seen, they like talk to you and like talk shit to you and like talk shit about the enemies.
It shit was pretty funny. Like, we shouldn't shoot this kid. Man, shoot this kid. Yeah,
exactly.
I can't believe you shot that kid. I saw previews of it. It's pretty hilarious.
Right.
And it just reminds me of fucking Rick and Morty.
It really does like make you think like Rick and Morty, like exactly. It's really, really funny. And so if you like Rick and Morty, I suggest maybe giving it a shot. You know?
So that's the #1 game, right?
Yeah, it's the #1 game on Steam today. Like, I don't know. I was just fucking blown away by that. I was like, that's crazy.
Quick question on Steam. How much do the games cost in there? Because my daughter got a Secret Santa.
Yeah.
And she picked, at work, she picked my friend's son. And he plays gaming online.
Yeah.
And she's like, damn, I don't know what to get this kid.
The games range in price. So you could, like a full price game, like just the game though, is like $60. And then you can buy like bundles, right? So it'll be like the game plus like the soundtrack, and that might be $70. Then it'll be like the game, the soundtrack, and like some other little extras in the game. That might be $80. And it can go all the way up to like I paid over $100 for like not a World of Warcraft. See what you did to me? For Call of Duty, for like a Call of Duty game. I can't remember which one, but I bought like the biggest bundle and it was like $100. But average is about the average full price is $60. But I usually wait because they have a lot of sales, dude. Like they have a lot of fucking sales. Like 50% off, 30% off, whatever.
Yeah. I think my daughter's just gonna get them. Like, I guess they have Steam gift cards.
I think so. I mean, I'm sure they do. Like, that seems like a logical thing
Maybe
for a big ass.
GameStop, I guess. I don't know how this shit works.
I don't know if it's it's not necessarily a gift card, but it's like a gift. So like you buy it, and then there's like literally a checkbox that was like, "This is a gift." So I've never bought anyone a game off there, so I don't know what the process is after that. I'm assuming you just put an email address or some shit. But yeah, so you can definitely gift the games. So like I said, if you like Rick and Morty, you might want to show some support. The game looks really fun, and if you do end up getting it, let me know how it is, because I would definitely like to hear from one of you guys rather than just some random review online. All right.
Trust them.
All right, let's go ahead and hit up sports news.
Little quick sports.
Yep. Mike, did you see the picture of that kid who I'm reluctant to say kid. He's 12, right? And he won like It said it was the 2022 Youth National Championship MVP.
The 12U League.
The 12U League, yes.
Yeah.
You saw this kid?
I seen this man.
This man. Yeah. This kid looks like he was 12 years ago. He's got a mustache, like a full.
He looks older than, well, he probably looks a little bit younger than me.
Dude, a little bit. But no bullshit, dude. When I saw the picture, like just the picture holding a trophy, I was like, oh, that's the dude who won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what I said to myself when I saw that.
Because the trophy looks just like a Heisman.
Right. And I literally, it didn't even, like, register. I didn't read the caption or anything. I was like, oh, that's the Heisman guy. And then I read it. I was like, oh, my God. I was fucking
He
so
has
wrong.
a tattoo. Have you seen his tattoo?
The 12-year-old?
He has a...
The 12-year-old has a tattoo?
Yeah. On that picture where he's holding the trophy, he has, like, a half sleeve on his forearm.
What the hell?
Yeah, motherfuckers are questioning that shit because a 12-year-old with a tattoo.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm going to post the picture.
Maybe
I'm going to post that picture.
He identifies as a 12-year-old, and then what do you do, you know?
I guess. Yeah, can we
People
just do
are saying his birthday was leap year, so I mean...
His birthday, yeah, exactly. Yeah. His birthday's on a fucking leap year. The dude looks...
So 12 times 4, he's like 48. So.
Yeah. That's pretty ridiculous. But we're going to post a picture
when I looked at it, I try to review, because, you know, when you look at, like, an athlete like that, you try to look on YouTube and try to find some highlight reels. Man, I don't see nothing about this kid. I think they found this kid on, this man, on the streets, took him down to Florida, because I guess the kid's from Texas. Took this man down to Florida for this championship and ran over some kids.
Dude, did you see the videos of him just running over the kids?
No, I didn't see no videos.
Bro, he is just blasting kids.
Oh, you see videos?
Yeah,
I tried to look his name up in videos. I couldn't find nothing on YouTube.
It was on Instagram. And I think it was on ESPN's Instagram. And I was just, flicking left on it or whatever, going and looking at the different, and they had a couple little clips. And it's just him flying through the line and just smashing quarterbacks and shit. Like, and then he's also the running back. So,
they say Nick Saban's talking to him right now.
Oh, I don't doubt it. All right. To continue on with the news, ski resort in Maine had its annual Santa Ski-a-thon, and more than 300 plus Santas showed up for the event. That is a lot of goddamn Santas in one spot. Have you ever been to one of those?
That's why people don't believe in Santa, man. Because you got these imposters going around doing dumb shit.
These goddamn fuckers. It took away all the Christmas magic.
Exactly.
But I've never seen like any like skiing or anything like that, but I saw a Santa like marathon. Yeah, exactly. In San Diego when I was out there. I saw a bunch of Santas.
I was in the marathon in San Diego.
You were at the Santa Runathon?
Yeah, I was in my Santa suit. I got a picture on Facebook.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right,
body fool you, man. Don't let this body fool you, man. This shit used to get around.
All right, well, if you have that picture, I would love to post it.
Yeah, it came with a beard. I was the only one running with a bag too. I had my LSU bag, canvas sack, and they even gave me a shout. They said, "Here comes Santa running with his bag full of toys," and it had beer in it.
Respect. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna post that picture then, so you guys all get to see Mike running in his Santa stuff.
Man, I had nice little Santa socks and everything.
That's pretty dope. Who'd you go with? Do you remember?
It was me, Dakota, Omar's wife. We had a nice little group. We had about like 6 to 8 people.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I haven't done anything remotely like that, but I like seeing it. I thought it was pretty cool. And speaking of marathons, an Australian woman has run a marathon every day for the last 107 days straight. No, not smoking. Not like that last dude. But this woman...
I wonder if she could beat that dude.
I think so, man. Because that other dude, I don't know, but he was smoking like crazy. But anyway, this lady ran a marathon every day for 107 days straight. Every day. And she said she's not going to stop until she hits 150 days. So she's got 43 more days. 26 miles? It's like 26.1 miles or something like that.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, every day.
When somebody tells me they go for a 13-mile run, I look at them and be like, you're lying. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no way you went for a fucking 13-mile run.
I have friends who legit, they run like 10 miles every day. I have one friend in particular, she runs a lot. But she's been doing that as long as I can remember. We were even like back in, like right after boot camp. Like she was running back then. And that was like
They tell you it makes you feel good. You like a little high, but
no, it doesn't.
I mean, yeah, not me, but some people. I wish I could run. Shit.
Don't run, people. What are you doing? Stop
you
it.
Ain't lying. Make me look bad and shit.
Just take steroids and eat fucking beef organs. Like that's all you need to do. 15,000.
Too. We got cars and shit. Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, why just live like Primal Fear?
You just called him Primal Fear. It's the Liver King.
Whatever.
His name is now Primal Fear. But yeah, no. Anybody, in all seriousness, anybody who can run like more than 5 miles, props to you. So good on you.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah, like respect to you because I'm not doing that shit. That's for you. All right, pickleball, #1 growing sport.
It's huge.
I didn't know that. So Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James and Warriors star forward Draymond Green and five-time All-Star Kevin Love are investing in Major League Pickleball, expanding it from 12 to 16 teams in 2023.
So they opened up a pickleball court probably about a mile and a half away from my house, and I'm the same thing. I'm like, what the hell is pickleball?
Yeah.
But I guess this thing's blowing up. Drew Brees got a team.
Okay, but can you explain to me what pickleball is? Like,
if I was to look at pickleball, because I saw it on TV once, it looks like you're standing on top of a ping pong table.
You're standing on a ping pong table.
Yeah. Then so there's not really a lot of running like tennis. So I mean, maybe that's a good thing, because they're talking about putting these in retiring homes and stuff like that. So maybe that's a good.
Oh, it's right up my alley.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect.
And then because there was this one play I saw where, so they had the net, and the net is low like tennis, I guess. And so the person went around and still hit the little ball. I guess it's like a wiffle ball too.
Okay.
And it hit the little wiffle ball, and it didn't go over net, but it landed on the opponent's side, and they get a point for that. I was like, what the fuck?
So it just has to. So they still
you can do that in ping pong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that. So it's like a big ping pong table that you're.
Yeah, you're standing on. Yeah. It's a court. It's not a table.
Is it 2-on-2 or 1-on-1?
Everything I saw has been 2-on-2.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen no 1-on-1. When they showed it on TV on ESPN, Ocho, I don't know. It was on. I know it was on ESPN, but when they showed it on there, it was 2-on-2.
All right. Well,
and then I looked up. You know where they got the name pickleball?
I have no idea.
So the people that started it are from little island like Bainbridge Island off of Washington or something like that.
Okay.
And they started because they just wanted to do something with their kids. And so the kids would play this little paddle ball, I guess, and their dog was named Pickles. And Pickle will go run and get the ball when it goes out of bounds, so they called it pickleball.
Dude, that's a great reason for a name. Like, that's pretty right? Cool. I like that a lot.
That's genius.
Because I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Yeah,
but that's my favorite part of the sport so far.
It has nothing to do with a pickle.
Yeah, that's literally my favorite part of that sport is the fucking name.
Exactly. But I don't think I'm gonna play. My son played it.
Your son?
My son's like, I'd rather just play tennis.
Did he play it in college?
No, he just over here, that little court that they just built from the house.
Oh, okay.
His buddy's like, man, he just came in town. He's like, my buddies want to go play this pickleball shit.
I just wasn't sure if it was like an intramural sport.
Came back and he was like, that shit sucked. He's like, tennis is better. He's like, because I guess you can't smash it like a tennis ball.
So there's no like fucking spiking the shit. Not spiking.
Yeah, because I think what I saw that people were playing with like a wiffle ball. You know, if you hit a wiffle ball hard, that bitch it's barely moving.
Right, yeah, it catches all the air. I mean, good on them for hopefully picking up pickleball.
I'm wondering if it's gonna make it to the Olympics. How big it's getting? Like,
I didn't know it was getting big, but apparently it is.
Buying a team. Drew Brees, the owner. I think Drew Brees teamed up with the owner of the Milwaukee and another owner, and they bought a team.
Why is it so expensive to buy a fucking team? Why do these I
don't know. It's probably ain't expensive to them. It's just they probably don't want to invest a lot of money in it. So hey, man, you throw down 10, I'll throw down 10. We got to do. The team has to be only like fucking $250.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine it being like crazy expensive or some shit like that. Who knows? Maybe we'll be hearing about like the World Championships of pickleball here in a couple years. You know, fucking
pickleball.
Cool. Good on.
And then the trophy, the dog. That'd be awesome.
If the trophy is just a fucking pickle, that'd be dumb as shit.
It has to be the dog with a pickle in his mouth.
Respect. All right. The last couple of things of bullshit is there was a hiker in Colorado who didn't answer his calls from rescuers because he didn't recognize the phone number. It was coming up as like an unknown number. so he didn't answer his phone.
I do that all the time.
In the middle of a fucking mountain, like when you're lost.
Did he say he was lost? Like,
yeah,
was he asking for help?
He was afterwards. So from the article I read, he was lost in the mountain. It was like the tallest mountain in Colorado. He wasn't lost very long, but he was going on like 12 hours or something like that, and was like starting to get worried. And then he said he started getting calls from unknown numbers, and he hates those goddamn unknown numbers.
Damn, that dude hates them a lot. He put his fucking life on the line for that shit.
Exactly. He was not fucking having it. He was like, I'd rather die than talk to these motherfuckers.
You know how pissed off he would have been? Hey man, I need help. Hey, I just want to call you about your car warranty. You're like, motherfucker, I'm dying here.
Exactly.
Well, if you had that fucking new car warranty, you wouldn't have this problem.
You wouldn't have been fucking hiking in the woods.
Yeah.
But I was like, this dumb motherfucker.
So I guess I don't blame him for not answering those things.
I hate those calls. I hate those fuckers.
I ain't even answer any number that pops up on my phone that it says, because now it says like a toll-free number, or it says could be a scam. I just
likely.
don't. I said if it's important, put it on my message.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna answer this thing.
I've answered them before, and it's always some stupid shit like you said. Oh, I'm here to call you about your car's warranty. We've been trying to reach you about adding a home fucking security system and blah 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 blah.
Man, they've been hitting me up about DirecTV, and I was like, I don't have DirecTV. They're like, our system shows you had. I said, no, I canceled that like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Are you sure? If you just look at your DirecTV box, I said I don't have DirecTV.
Dude, now they can like spoof numbers so that even the little like the name that pops up on your phone, call messaging or caller ID, will actually say like will actually say the name of the company calling you, even though it's fake. So like I had a call from Navy Federal. It said Navy Federal. But the thing is, the Navy Federal was one word for some reason when it popped up. So already like a red flag was raised. And then they were like, hey, this is whoever from whatever department. I'm just calling because we see some weird activity on your card. We need your card's number to look into it and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to call you back. That's what I told them. I said, I'm going to call you back. And then they're like, no, we need to deal with this like right now. Otherwise, like some shit, they would give me some excuse. I was like, no, I'm gonna call you back, and then they just hung up on me.
Yeah, that's like how you get those. You ever get those text messages that says, "Hey, your Amazon account's about to be expired because it hasn't been used." I always said a sad face to them because I want them to respond back to me. Oh, you don't care? No, I don't fucking care.
That's pretty funny. I get a lot of the emails that will say like, they'll have fucking saying that like I won like a tool set or some stupid shit like that. They've been trying to reach me. This is the third attempt, blah, blah, blah. If I don't answer, like, I'm going to lose it. And there's always misspellings. Always. A ton of them in the fucking thing. And I was actually watching something called, like, it was about scammers. And somebody was actually saying that they think a lot of the scammers will deliberately leave those mistakes in there because the people who they're targeting who are actually kind of dumb enough to fall for that won't realize that there's a bunch of mistakes in there.
Yeah, Jesus, really?
Yeah. So like basically people who are reading that,
like what's the percentage of
I mean, think about it though. So say if they send it out to 10,000 people, even if 100 people or 50 people answer, that's still a couple thousand. Say they get $500 from each of them, they're still walking away with quite a bit of money just from a mass text they sent. Yeah,
I guess that's golly.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I
know how to read.
Solid. All right, so that guy, he lived. The hiker, he's still alive. Congrats. And Mike, you said you had some shit about tornadoes.
Yeah. Oh, we all random shit now?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we had like a tornado watch or tornado warning over here. And you know how it comes through on the radio?
No, because I've never been in a tornado.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You never been have you got anything on like a national broadcasting that comes on the radio that says like
I think something
maybe
about
a hurricane coming or something like that?
Yeah, hurricanes, not tornadoes.
And you know how it always sounds like it's like it sounds like it's all automated. And over here it sounds like it's a recording from the fucking 1970s. I'm like, God damn, it's 2022. First off, I can barely hear it.
Oh.
Because it sounds like the radio station that's broadcasting it.
Yeah.
It's 12 feet underground in fucking like the middle of fucking Missouri. Like just nowhere. And I'm just like, I can barely hear you. It's 2022. Why the fuck can I understand what you're saying? It always sounds like it's been the same recording since the 70s, I think.
So they probably just haven't fucking upgraded it. Yeah, it's probably just like the national broadcast.
We get it on phones too, so I was like, okay, just send it to me on my phone, because stop ruining my radio station. And if you're gonna shoot it on my phone, but yeah, it's the same recording from fucking the 70s, probably before that. I don't know.
Honestly, you're probably not wrong. I doubt they have like a very huge budget or some shit like that. Like it's literally just enough for a radio station. They're like, here.
After a couple of years, man, they could have just saved $1 a day.
Or literally anybody at that fucking place could have just recorded it themselves. Like, look at us. Exactly. We're literally on like microphones that we bought ourselves. And like, it doesn't take that much work to fucking figure out how to make a recording.
Yeah, get some good audio, you know?
Yeah.
We need to upgrade it.
Exactly. Know what? The next podcast, we're going to do it in that tornado fucking bunker that they use. All right. I don't want to miss this. I wanted to say, first off, congratulations to everybody who finished their semesters. I know that school can be kind of a pain in the ass. Currently going through it. And yeah, so I'm just hope that all you guys are enjoying this time off that we have, and best of luck in the next semester. But real quick before we switch that topic off, I just wanted to mention my trig professor. So this guy, let me just say he's very, very interesting. So the first day of class we started, this man comes rolling out right on stage.
You actually go into class, or?
Yeah, I had to go in. Yeah.
Okay.
So he comes rolling out on stage. Okay, and so he's in his wheelchair, comes out, and everybody's like,
"What are you in?"
Okay.
Fuck, you got a stage?
Oh yeah, we got it. He's on stage. It's a big ass class.
Oh shit!
And he rolls up to this microphone, and he go, oh, and so let me describe what he looks like. The man grabbed the microphone. He only has 3 fingers. On his, I think it's his right arm. He's only got 3 fingers. His left arm is missing from the elbow down, right? His legs are both missing from the knees down. So he has half, so no legs really. He's got half one arm and 3 fingers on the other one, right? So he goes, everybody's like, what the fuck? And then the first thing this motherfucker says is, let me get the elephant out of the room. 1, yes, I did get struck by lightning. 2, you are not going to like this class.
Damn.
And you could see everybody. There was like an audible gasp in the room. Like
how many dropped out after that speech?
Dude, there was like half the fucking class was gone after that. Like the next day, or 2 days later when we had to go back in, fucking half the class was gone. And he mentioned that too. He's like, I like to say that because it thins the herd. I was like, yo. I was like, this dude's fucking gangster. I really liked him. I really liked that professor a lot. He had a very dark sense of humor, and he just didn't give a fuck. Like, he was never going to get fired. Who's going to fire the handicap guy like that, He could do whatever he wanted. It was trigonometry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He was the dude was super smart. And he just didn't give a fuck how he taught either. Like, he was basically teaching himself. And like, I remember I went into his office hours once, and because I was having some trouble, and I asked him, I was like, hey, listen, is there any way like me and you can like actually like break this down just for me personally?
What did he say? Who the fuck are you?
he said, nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
He just straight told me no.
That's awesome.
He didn't even like go into further detail. He was just like, nope.
Hesitation. Hey, can we? Nope.
That was it. I never went back to his office hours after that.
Oh, that's how he thins out the herd.
Dude, he was fucking hilarious. He just didn't give a fuck. And yeah, that dude is he was the best and worst thing about my whole semester.
Did anybody pass that class?
There was a lot of people who did pass, but those people are smart. I'm not.
Trigonometry, man, fuck
so
that.
Yeah, math is not my
sounds
forte.
Hard.
Yeah,
can't even spell it.
All right, so we've been asking you guys for the past few weeks to send us in your questions or stories that you want us to air on the podcast, and we actually have been pretty successful at that so far. We have a letter that I'm going to go ahead and read you, and then we're going to go ahead and answer it on air. All right. So the question goes, and it is from someone named Might Be Autistic. And she says, I don't want to go on a long tangent. So my question is short and sweet, but here's the background. I am asexual. At least I think I am. I don't get that hot and bothered feeling I think most people get when they see someone attractive. Even for someone like Henry Cavill, who I know people want to jump his bone. If I had him alone in a room, I would just want to play video games with him. I told a version of this to my therapist, and she said I might not be asexual, that it might be something else. What my brain heard was, you might not be asexual, you're just fat. What do you guys think my problem might be? How should I handle this? P.S. I love your show and your brilliant insight. I feel like they were being sarcastic there at the end, honestly.
Which part? Because I need to know before I say something.
With the brilliant insight shit. I love the show and brilliant insight. I feel like they're being sarcastic. Okay. So what are you thinking? You got any advice for this possibly autistic person?
When I read it, I was thinking more of a serious note. Because how she was saying that she'd rather just play games with people.
Yeah.
Well, not play games, but play video games.
Right.
Play video games with, who's Henry Deville?
Henry Cavill. That's Superman. Oh. That's the guy who plays Superman.
See, I don't know actors like that.
You know The Witcher?
Yeah.
He plays The Witcher also.
In episode 1.
Yeah, way back then. Yeah, that's him. That's him. He is a very attractive man.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's when I heard when I see Henry Deville, I thought the Chipmunks.
Cavill.
Yeah.
Who's Deville?
Ain't Deville the Chipmunks?
That's Cruella Deville.
No, the Chipmunks. His name is Alvin Deville.
His last name's Deville?
Ain't Simon Deville, Alvin Simon Theodore? Ain't the last name Deville? I'm telling you, it's Deville, man.
Is it?
I believe it is.
I have no idea. I didn't know they had last names. I thought they would like share.
He adopted him and he gave him his last name.
What was his name?
I don't know. I thought it was Henry Deville.
The only Deville I know is Cruella Deville from the Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the topic.
Yeah.
No, but so yeah, like I was saying, how she wants to play. I think she almost like me. I cherish friendship more than anything else. And I'm the same way. Like my first instinct when I meet somebody is like, man, we gonna fuck. And that's not my first. I'd rather find something if we have the same interest or something like that. And I'm wondering if that, like, once she gets to know somebody on that level, like maybe she's a video game person, and once she gets to know somebody on that level, maybe that interest will spark. But I think she's the type of, but then her therapist said and that might be what it is. She has to find somebody that has that same interest. But I think she probably cherishes friendship more than a relationship. Because like with a relationship, let's say a relationship, and like I said, I'm trying to be serious, but then I'll go back to my real bullshit, my real answer. But anyways, so let's say like with a relationship and a relationship ends, a lot of people they hate that person, and people just don't want to go through that again.
Yeah.
But I mean, the real answer, nobody's gonna please you better than you can please yourself. Going with the asexual part, nobody gonna please yourself better than
all right, so
I mean, there's nothing to worry about.
I actually had to look up what asexual was because I wasn't exactly sure.
I always thought asexual was they reproduce without nobody else.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought it was like a worm.
I had to look it up too. Did they change the definition?
I guess. I thought it was like a fucking worm. Like you cut a worm in half and then you end up with two worms. I was like, oh, they're asexual. You know?
That's what. Yeah, I looked it up too. Cause like maybe I'm an idiot. But I am an idiot.
It turns out.
Was that the definition when we were growing up?
I think so, but I think it has. I don't know if it has another medical definition, but apparently the new definition, or at least the modern definition that I saw, was just somebody who's not interested in sex.
Yeah.
So basically that was
I
like
always thought
in a
that
nutshell.
was like celibate. When people say they're going celibate, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure what's like celibate's the same kind of thing. Like that's like
Is Pluto still a planet? Fuck.
No, Pluto's not a planet. It's a planetoid. It's called.
Oh.
Yeah, well, but the celibate thing, celibate means like you don't have sex, because there are people who are called incels. Like you heard of incel, right? That means involuntary celibates. So that means that they're forced to not have sex, and it's usually people. Honestly, like if the incels are kind of dickheads. So they have a reputation for just being like really rude to women, and like they look down on women because the women aren't interested in them, you know? So I don't know. I've just always known. I've known a couple celibate or incels, and they're not good people, just in general. But anyway, let's get back to this asexual.
Yeah,
question.
man, help this person out, man. What's her name again?
This person is, her name is might be
autistic. Okay. So it's not asexual.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Is that what a therapist is saying now?
I'm not sure. There's a couple things going on in this little topic. So she says what she heard was you might not be asexual, you're just fat. So what I'm thinking is that if she is overweight and she obviously has like a negative outlook on herself, that might be what's bringing her down to like not feeling sexual or sexy or something like that. So I know myself, when I was real heavy, like my libido was not where it should have been, but then you lose the weight and then you're like, oh, here it goes. Then the fucking trains are revving, it's good.
Everybody's looking at it.
Yeah. Everything's good,
Yep.
So I don't know if that might be something that she might be looking into. Like maybe she might just want to lose a little weight. I don't know. Maybe she might just want to find a guy who might be into that kind of thing, like some dudes like.
But she's not looking for that though.
No, I guess not.
That's the thing. She's not looking for it. And that's why I said I think she's the type person that maybe she's been hurt before, and now she cherishes friendship over relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's possible. But how do you think she should handle it? Like, what do you think she should do?
Please yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. just go to town, little man in the boat.
But what you mean by handle? Like, start dating?
I don't know. She said, "How should I handle this? What do you guys think my problem might be?"
Me, I think her problem is that she cherishes friendship.
Yeah, you think? But she just needs
the
to
way
go
to
to
handle
fucking...
is once you find that person that you have that same interest.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to step that. No, I don't want to say step up the game or cross that boundary, but see where it goes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of tough for her, honestly, until she actually figures out like underlying issue of why she feels the way she does. She can't really like move forward. So whether it's like because she's overweight, that could be a huge factor in why she feels the way she does. I don't understand the whole, but then again, I don't know, man. This one's like kind of tough for me.
But then again, like me, like I love doing what I want to do.
Yeah, it's finger blasting yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like nobody can tell me, like, man, let's go. You can't do that, man. Shut up, man. I ain't gotta respond to nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But then again, that shit hurts me in the end because I'm like, fuck, man. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
If she's trying to get back in the dating scene, I would like how you talking about lose a little weight. I would say go to a gym and just get in that community because those are such positive people.
Yeah, that's true.
Planet Fitness is $10 a month.
You say Planet Fistin'?
Fitness. I was stuttering. This is like $10 a month. Try it out. They might do it. Sometimes they do $1, don't they?
Yeah, they have the sales or whatever.
Yeah, and just see if that's something that's in you, man. You find a lot of positive people.
Doesn't Planet Fitness do like a pizza thing too? Like, don't they have like pizza Fridays?
I think they do.
Shit?
Yeah, I think they do.
I think that's so weird.
You deserve that shit.
That's their thing, though. Is like, yeah, you deserve this exactly. But
see,
I mean,
it's good on them. Planet Fitness thing was that's what they look for, beginners and stuff like that. They don't look for that person that's been what's the name, Liver King. They don't look for those types.
Yeah, what'd you call them?
They don't tailor those.
Primal
people.
Fitness or Primal Fear.
Yeah, they don't tailor those people.
I actually used to go there, and they have like an alarm and everything that like goes off if like you're lifting too heavy. Like they actually like
if
fucking,
you slam weights.
Yeah,
I never been
goes
to
off.
Planet Fitness, but
yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, it'll go off, and they'll come up to you and they'll say like, "Oh, hey, you might not either making noises or like, hey, you might not slamming those weights. It's intimidating to the other people." So yeah, there's they do shit like that there. Basically, in the end,
I hope we answered the question.
I hope.
I
don't
know if we answered that question though.
I don't either. Basically, it's just me. Just go finger blast yourself.
Yeah, man. Please yourself, because
yeah, that's it.
The best way to get pleasure.
Maybe tickle the butthole a little bit.
Yeah.
This was a hard one.
Yeah, it was.
Good luck. Yeah, that was how we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, please go ahead and write in some more questions. Hopefully a little easier ones, because that shit was fucking too hard for me. Pretty stupid.
Yeah, I don't even know if we answered the question. I hope we did.
I hope so too. That one kicked my ass.
And I think when going back to her, she thinks she heard what the therapist is saying is. No, I think that's what the therapist is probably trying to say. Is like, man, there's something else, like how I was just saying that you cherish friendship over relationship, and you need to get over that hump. You know what I mean?
But she even said she doesn't feel like that hot and bothered though. She doesn't get that feeling, you know, like that when you see someone and you're like attracted.
When she plays games with what's the dude's name again? Deville,
Cavill, Henry.
Yeah, when you play video games with him,
yeah,
and you know it might turn her on.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've never. That seems kind of
because that might be something she's interested in. You know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, everybody's got their own little, I guess, kink. Maybe hers is someone who'll play video games with her. You know, that might be it. Wow. Maybe I should tell her my WoW handle.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the Would You Rather. All right. It's what we do this every time. All right.
Yeah.
So, Mike, would you rather your dead relatives watch you have sex while making comments to you about it, or would you rather your living relatives watch you have sex while making comments about it?
Thinking about this one, I think when you before I ask you for intel, I just think when I dead relatives, like they're ghosts, and I think they're already watching me. Is that what you mean by dead relatives, or you think?
I mean like dead relatives, like they're all ghosts, sure, but you can see them and you can hear them.
I think I'd rather have the dead relatives.
I'm talking like all of them, like all your dead relatives. You're gonna have hundreds of people there.
But can my partner see them?
No, but they're very close to you. They're like right in your fucking ears. They're like there.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the dead relatives, man. I think I'll go with the dead. And the only reason why is because what's stopping my dead relatives by going and seeing everybody else?
I guess that's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? Like if it's my living relatives. I mean, yeah, granted, I can get a high five and shit like that, and, you know, some attaboy, some good games and shit like that. But, I mean, that's just kind of personal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I guess.
And then they're going to look at me and be like, hey, I'm going to check on your brother. What the fuck? You know, don't tell me. Whereas the dead people, they ain't got to tell me what they're about to do. They can just walk off. All right, man, I'm going to go check out this other room. And see, like the dead person, the dead relatives, they don't really have to get permission. They're already there. They just show up. The living relatives, like I said, I might get a fucking attaboy, a good game while I'm doing shit. And then my partner's seeing the person.
Yep.
Why's your dad always here playing pocket pool?
That'd be so weird. Just watching like your relatives in the corner just like going to town. Like get the fuck out of here.
There you go, Mike. There you go, Mike. Yeah, there you go. Good stroke.
I taught him that. I taught him that move.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Right there. Right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I go with the dead relatives.
The dead relatives. That's yeah. I was thinking about this one too, and I was like, honestly, at first I was like, you know what, living relatives, because there's not that many. You know, like I don't have like, you know, there's definitely more dead relatives than living relatives. But like you said, I was thinking about it too, and I think I ended up deciding on the dead ones. Like
with the dead ones, I think maybe they just popped up on accident. But if they stay, now we got a problem. The dude just popped. Oh shit, you have my salt. Oh no, stay. It's okay.
It's okay. We like this show.
Yeah. Whereas the living relative is open door. Oh, Mike's at it again. Look at.
All right.
Friday.
Respect. All right. Nice. And before we get out of here, I just want to go through something that we're enjoying this week, so that way, you know, we'll tell the audience something we like. That way, they might be able to go and watch it themselves, or listen to it, or whatever it might be. So, Mike, what are you enjoying this week?
You're living in Florida. You remember Casey Anthony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That whole mess.
They got a show on Peacock, and it talks about it. So you know, back when that trial was going on, Casey Anthony, they pictured her like a horrible mother.
Right? Yeah, she had a really bad.
Watch this show because you know the social media can say whatever they want, and that like I didn't really watch the whole Casey Anthony trial. You know, every day. You know, I have to watch this. I went off a lot what social media was saying. But then, like, I was something. I heard somebody was talking about that. Man, check this one out. So I want to check. It's on Peacock. Want to check this one, man. It makes you think like, damn, man, was that really shit? What's going on? Because now they're painting social media or that documentary. They're painting a whole new picture, and you're like, man, that shit could happen like that. They paint the picture as the dad is bad.
The documentary does.
Yeah, and it makes they even got they interview cops and shit like that. Like, how come y'all never question the dad? I didn't know the dad was a cop. Like I said, I didn't follow the story like that. I didn't know her dad was a cop. There's
so many like corrupt fucking police forces out there that will literally like just push shit under the rug just to protect their own. Yeah, like, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Like what exactly to say and stuff like that, and made it feel like a team. Like watch the documentary. It's like damn, maybe Casey Anthony wasn't such a bad person, and you can actually see it. Like because they interviewed people like were sitting there like, man, I know she did it. There ain't nothing she could tell me. Like these were her boyfriend's roommates.
Right.
Like there ain't nothing he can tell me that Casey Anthony's innocent. Then they tell you about her lifestyle growing up as a kid. And you're like, damn, I guess I can see it like that.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It talks about her childhood and shit like that. And then the worst thing about it is, and that's another thing I was also thinking, like, man, this family's really after money. Because so the dad, he didn't say nothing during this documentary. You know, they always say, hey, we try to talk to him, reach out to him.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come here in a couple months, and he gonna sell his story.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're gonna make a lot of money off this. I wouldn't be surprised.
They made money during the trial. I didn't like. The motherfucker bought a boat, man.
Yeah, that's not good.
Like a couple days after they found the granddaughter, his granddaughter, this dude turns out buys a boat, names it after his granddaughter, and saying, hey, if you're missing I got like the little signs on the side of the boat. If you're missing your child, call this number. And they went out, took it out on the lake because they said they were doing a mission.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Motherfucker bought a brand new boat, brand new paint job, a little jet boat. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, if you make money off of like your fucking the suffering of your children and shit like that, then
but I just thought it was pretty interesting that how social media can just it can flip the script on anything, and you can damn, what do I believe nowadays?
Well, that's the thing is like a lot of times,
man, like asexual. Did you know what that
means? All right, so go and watch that on Peacock. You said the Peacock. Casey Anthony documentary.
Yeah.
All right, so go check that out on Peacock. For me, what I've been enjoying is I found this dude on, and I've actually been following this guy for a really long time, but recently just became an interest of mine again. It's called Report of the Week. It's a YouTube channel, and it is this. He's kind of like a little squirrely guy. He wears suits, and he's got a very interesting look. Like I don't want to make fun of how he looks, right? But he stands out. Let's just put it like that, all right? He's got something about him. He stands out. And he just does, like, these fast food reviews. So he'll, like, review, like, a fucking Big Mac, and then he'll review, like, a fucking Burger King's newest, sandwich or whatever. It's like a mozzarella chicken sandwich or some shit. But the thing is, he is so in-depth with these fucking, like, his reviews. Like, he reviews these things like they're, like, Michelin star restaurants.
Yeah.
And
he talking about the service and everything, or just the quality of the burger?
Just the quality of the food. Yeah. Usually it's just the quality of the food, and he'll hold up the burgers to the camera and stuff like that, and like, this is what it looks like. And it's like a Big Mac. Like everybody knows. But he's been doing this shit for years. And he's not he's funny by accident, Like it's just because he's so awkward, and like just the content he's doing is like so ridiculous that it's funny. So if you like kind of like a dry humor, something just ridiculous to watch for 15 minutes, go check out Report of the Week. He's really funny, and I think you guys might enjoy it. And I have a second thing, is actually from a buddy of mine. So Mike, you said you like to promote your friends, so I was like, you know what, let me see what my friends got. A friend of mine, I asked him before so I can promote his stuff and say his name. His name is Jake Liebelt. He's got a channel on Instagram called Jake of All Trades. And basically what he does is he buys these little like non-painted molds of just characters, from different, I guess, series and stuff like that. I don't know what series. I would have said they kind of look like World of Warcraft, but it's not.
Everything looks like WoW.
But I dream about that game, so I don't know. But he does a lot of, and he basically takes them from these like white little figures and he paints them, right? And they come out so fucking awesome. Like, you just have to go check them out. Like, go check out this stuff.
Does he paint with like a magnifying glass? Like it's real fine detail?
It's really fine details on really kind of small figures. They're not like huge figurines or anything. I'm sure he could do larger figurines and stuff, but the ones he has are pretty small. But the amount of detail and attention he puts into them are awesome. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check him out. Search Jake of All Trades. It's just one word. And yeah, just see if you like it. Like, the guy's super fucking talented. He's selling these little figurines? I believe so. Or maybe, I mean, it would make sense. Like, why would he be posting them otherwise? So I'm pretty sure he sells them. He's always been like a really artsy guy, like, as far as I've known, because I remember he did like tattoos and stuff like that also. Yeah. And he would draw a lot. He also had a fucking legit ass mustache, so he's automatically cool in my book.
Yeah,
yeah, he had this really cool, like, it was
never
like one of those
mustache,
like, man. Yeah, it was like one of those old timey like barber French mustaches that like curled up and stuff.
Shit, yeah,
shit was really cool.
Respect.
So yeah, like I said, go check out Jake Liebelt's channel on Instagram, Jake of All Trades, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy his stuff. Dude's really, really, really talented. So is there anything else we got, Mike? Anything else you want to touch on right quick?
No, I'm good.
So thank you guys for listening to the podcast. If you want to contact us, feel free to head over to our website, www.talkintrashpodcast.com, to leave a recommendation or to just drop a line and say what's up. If a web form isn't really your thing, you can email us directly at Ramboss or ehle at talkintrashpod.com. And make sure you follow us on social media at YouTube, Facebook, Instagram by searching Talkin' Trash Podcast. You can also check us out on Spotify and Anchor if you just want to hear our sexy ass voices.
Yeah.
If you want to support us, please check out our links. You could buy us a drink at buymeacoffee.com/talkintrash. And if you're feeling charitable, you can always donate to the charities we support by clicking on their links on the homepage. You'd be supporting the Wounded Warrior Project, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And don't forget, we're giving away that $25 gift card randomly to somebody who follows us on Instagram and subscribes to us on YouTube. All you really have to do is subscribe and follow, and you're automatically entered, all right? It's free money, and you have a chance to win. We're going to announce the winner next week on Wednesday. Yep, so just keep an ear out for that. And as always, don't forget to keep talking that trash. Peace.